So hello all, and this is me, Sowndharayaa KS, and today is a very special video which I'll be uploading. We have Mr. Rashman from a popular YouTube channel. He has started a YouTube channel right now. So we have Mr. Rashman joining us for this YouTube channel. So let's get started. So in this video, we would be doing object-oriented programming in JavaScript. So what you call object-oriented programming is that the object-oriented programming can be called as OOP. Say it again, OOP. Yeah. So there are many programming languages, right? They are JavaScript, they are Python, they are COBOL, they are anything. And each programming language has its own advantages and it has a couple of disadvantages. So we would be using JavaScript. So why JavaScript? Because JavaScript is a thing that is used in many website creations. Many things. You have Amazon, you have many things using JavaScript for their website. So today we would be coding in JavaScript. So right now, go to your p5.js. We would be starting to create our ping pong game. Are you ready? Let's get started. So go to your Google or anything, Firefox, Internet Explorer, anything, and then just type p5.js. And here you get the results. Go to editor, and then you have a wonderful editing software just in your computer. Now log in. Don't forget to log in because login is more important. And then let's start creating our code. So as we are starting to create, let us first of all get to know like what is the class. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to a note. I'm going to share the whiteboard. So as we are in this whiteboard, as you can see, so now let's write about object-oriented programming. So this is a little bit of a lengthier chapter. So look around here. There are various things, right? You have a laptop or a tab or just something that you have many things near you. You have a chair, you have a pencil, you have a blanket, you have a screen, you have a duster, you have anything. And those, everything that you can see is an object. Am I right? And every object has their own properties. When we say properties, maybe say, okay, so maybe I have a pencil right here. I'm gonna hold it and I'm gonna drop it. So what happens? It falls down. So that means it has gravity. So even that is a property of that. And I have an plastic sheet that is transparent. So that is its property. Transparent is a property for it. So like that, everything that we do has its own property. So as we have maybe say a pencil like here, so this is the pencil, I'm going to put them down, and then it's going to fall down, and if this is the floor, it's going to hit it. So this is a property, and how does it look? So this is if this pencil is in blue color, that is a property. There is also a property, this object. See, I have wrote this object in red color. That means this is a red color property. And this is a curvy shape, this is a round shape. So those all are properties of an object. So this is what we're going to put them in the code. So let's get started. Okay, I hope you can see my screen. Now, let us start with creating our ping pong game. Let us give an outlook of our game. Okay, so right here Yeah. In right here, we have our canvas created. We have our canvas created, right? We have a canvas created. Now the next thing I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna set the background. I'm gonna set the background. So yeah, I will just explain you what happens when we create the background. 1 minute, just give me a minute. Yeah. So now let me. There's a background right here, but see what color the background is. I don't like this color. I want it to be perfect white. So that's it. I am setting the background to white color. And what is here? What is here? I'm saying that the player paddle X position, the X position of my player paddle should be 390. And my Y position should be mouse Y. So what is this mouse Y right here? So let me tell you. What is a Y position? Y position is nothing but this. Am I right? This is nothing but the Y position. So in my ping pong game, the Y position needs to change. Don't worry, you will have the link for the ping pong game in the description box below. So till here, I hope you're clear. And then there is something that you need to note. 1 minute. There is something that you need to know. What's about this player paddle or display? Let me come to this while I'm creating a sketch file. So what is a sketch file and how do you create a sketch file and how does it happen? I will tell you, no problem. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to create an file. I'm going to go here and then I'm going to say create folder, not folder, create file. Great. So I'm going to say paddle.js. And I'm going to say add file. And after I add, I have a new blank JS. Right? So why did we say paddle.js? Because we're gonna write in JavaScript, right? If you're gonna write in HTML, then we're gonna say paddle.html, but we are gonna write it in JavaScript. Why? But right now, I wanted, I want to explain you. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to paste the code. I'm going to do the code, and then I'm going to explain. So that will be a lot more easier for me. So after I do, can you see class paddle? Okay, so what is this class? So for that, let me explain you. Okay. So in your school, take it as a school. In your school, there are many classes, right? There is maybe say first grade, second grade, third grade, fourth grade, fifth grade, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, many. So let's keep there are two grades, right? And these two grades, how they are classified? How can yeah, we know first time it will be in your first grade and second time you will be in your third grade. So second grade. So how it is being classified? It has been classified in your age. Am I right? It has been classified in your age. So if your age is somewhat, I don't know what age should be there in your first standard. If there is some X age, if you are some X age, then you'll be put in first grade. Am I right? And if you have some Y age, I'm just keeping this Y age, you'll be put it in second standard. So they are classified by your ages. Same thing we are doing right here. We are opening an class named paddle. Some same thing as first grade and second grade. And then what is about the constructor? We are constructing the class. We are constructing them like how the kids needs to be. See, in the first grade thing, the kids needs to be at this age, right? So we are constructing. We are in this programming. We are creating the paddle. So we are constructing the paddle that this dot width. That this width should be 10, the height should be 10. Both of the width and height should be same for your computer paddle as well as your player paddle. Am I right? Yeah. So what is this dot x position is equal to 0? Because the x and y position is different for your player paddle and your computer paddle, right? Because we have group for paddle only. We have not group for individual groups. As we have two paddles, we have two paddles. We are grouping them into we are grouping them into one class. Okay, so till here, I hope it is clear. So let me just rub it. Yeah. So I'm saying that display them. See here, I'm just creating them. I'm creating them. Create. And here is nothing but a display. I'm telling rectangle because should it be in circle? No, right? It should be in rectangle, right? Rectangle. This dot x position, we know that x, y, width, height. We know that. We know that, right? This is the syntax. Even if you don't know, never worry. I'll tell you. As you do a command. Okay, for this one, let me take this and then let me go to sketch.js and let me clear all drawings and then let me go here and then let me say that rect. I'm gonna say 200 comma 200 comma 10 comma 10. I'll explain you what is this because this is the beginner series. Okay, so there is some problem. 1 minute. So what is the problem? Just because we didn't save the code and we didn't make sure that it works. So as you can see, the recording, the rectangle 20 comma 200 comma 10 comma 10. So what is this? What is this? This is the exposition. Exposition is 20, 200 wide, 10 width, 10 height. Just don't get too much of thing. I will be going more deeper, like how it has been created, where exactly is it been created, and on this top right, top left, or bottom right, bottom left. Don't worry on that one. Leave it. I will I will put in another video especially for how it has been created. Is it been creating right here? It is starting to draw a rectangle right here, right here, right here, right here. That is another problem. But just leave them. Till now, we have got this thing, right? So we have another
ஒண்ணுமே இல்லம்மா இது
error. Play paddle is
சொல்லிப்ப
not defined.
கசக்குதாக்கா
Sketch line number. So play paddle is not
அவ்வளவு
defined.
காசு கொடுத்து வாங்கிட்டு ஊத்தவா முடியும்
So So what I have done here is that player paddle is equal to new paddle, computer paddle is equal to new paddle. So the player computer, they will be creating a new paddle because paddle is right here, right? So the computer paddle of x position is equal to 0, computer paddle dot y position is equal to 180, and the player paddle dot x position is equal to 390, and the as the player paddle to move with your mouse, this is mouse y. And then we are displaying both player paddle as well as the computer paddle. Now we have drawn the ball rectangle 200, 200, 20, 20. If you still have any doubts, please do ask in the comment box below. I will definitely help you to understand it. And I will also tell you on why in the upcoming the video is upcoming. It's not done yet. Why this say okay, let me put 200. When we put 200, it is not perfect, right? It is not perfect to the middle. If it is in middle, it needs to be a little bit on the top, as you can see right here, the computer path. So we will see how the object are being created in this p5.js and how where is it being created in top left, top right, or top bottom right, bottom left. There are these much corners, right? So we're gonna see where it is exactly being created. So this is the ball. Sorry, if this is 200 comma 200, is it be drawn like this, or if it is drawn here, or it is drawn here, or here, or here. Just guess it in this video. So I think that's all. Sorry. Yeah. So you can also give another thing that you can also get. What is that? This dot height. We did something called this dot height, right? Yeah. And then you can just say computer paddle dot. This is so very beautiful programming. Okay, dot height is equal to, I'm gonna say maybe say no, I think 100. No, 100 is not perfect. I think 300 will do. So see how big it is. Super big that it given out of the canvas. That's not good. So this is how you can just, make it. And I will give you another thing. You can also say, you can also put a booster kind of a thing. I'll just make sure that I write. Yeah. A booster kind of a thing for the player paddle, where if it touches the player paddle, then this player paddle will be having a much, you know, a more thing, a more length. The length will be increased. If the length is increased, it will be easy for the players to play, right? Don't worry, now you will be understanding like how to increase it and how frame rate and those things work. But after class 10 or class 12, I think you'll be able to do it. If not, I will definitely take another video just on this. So, and this is me, Sowndharayaa KS, signing off. So let me first of all show you that, and I hope you understood about it. I hope you understood. And thank you. And this is me, Sowndharayaa KS, and Mr. Ashwin KM, signing off.